Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Just chiming in just to give a little update. Have to be downstairs in about 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes. And flying has really picked up a lot, which is wonderful. Glad to still have a job. I still feel for my fly sisters and brothers who were furloughed. I can't imagine. I wouldn't know what to do next if that were me. So I am thankful I have a job, but I do feel for those thousands of people. But our flying has picked up tremendously. We even had 2 classes that had finished are on the schedule to do their IOEs and to, I think they were assigned Phoenix and Denver base, so those bases will be growing, and hopefully by next year we can get those training classes that were sent home at least completed. So things are looking up so far. It's the industry, changes daily, weekly, monthly, so you just never know. So every day I'm just grateful that I'm still here and have a job to come to. So that's a blessing. It's starting to get cold, winter flying. So like I left Houston last night and it was like 85, 87 degrees, and then I'm in 37, 40 degree weather. Me and the crew went to get something to eat this afternoon, and on our way walking back, it started snowing on us, just like out the blue. I'm like, okay, see where this is going. But this is day 2 of my 3-day. But I have to tell you a funny story. So I did my annual exam a couple of weeks ago, right? And so during the annual exam, I had to do a mammogram. And then since my age, I had to do a DEXA bone scan. So get that schedule, go in and have my bone scan, go in and have my mammogram. Then I opened my email. It was day before yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday, from my practitioner, told me my mammogram was negative, but that my DEXA, she gave me the results of my DEXA, and I don't have osteoporosis. I can hardly talk with this Invisalign in my mouth, but it's something called osteopenia, if I'm pronouncing it right. And she was like, it's typical women your age, post-menopausal, you need to take vitamin D daily, and something else, and then something about schedule a fall prevention counseling session. And I'm looking at reading it, my face all turned up, and I'm saying to myself, bitch, postmenopausal? Who postmenopausal? I'm not going through menopause. I don't even have the symptoms or signs of menopause. I'm in my prime. What you talking about? And fall prevention, like, really? Fall prevention? There's a counseling session for fall prevention? I had never heard of that. And I'm like, she tripping. And then it was like, call me to schedule, or if you have any other questions. I'm just like, click, delete, move on to the next email, right? Fast forward to yesterday. We get here, it's 40 degrees. It had snowed the day before. It was raining and wet outside, and we get off the shuttle, and I already take my time getting off the shuttle van because of my arthritis in my knees. It just depends on how the steps are. And the first officer was already out of the van. He was reaching for my hand to help me out, and I'm looking down. I only have my purse on my shoulder, and I'm looking down at the steps, and I'm just taking my time, one step at a time, getting off. I go to get on the bottom step, which is like the last, it was like 2 steps, and then that bottom one that's right up underneath the van, and I'm looking at it, and it was real wet. So I'm taking my time, and I go step on it, and who slipped and fell all up and through? I mean, when I tell you, I don't even know what happened. All I know is that my purse went one way, my phone was in my jacket pocket, that went flying another way, and I was all on the ground, all face first in the pavement, laying out like this. And I'm like, all I remember saying was, ow. Probably was louder than that. And my ankle was hurting at first. And then everybody turned around like, oh my God, are you okay? What happened? What happened? And the captain was picking up my purse and my phone, and the first officer was over there trying to get me up off the ground, and the other flight attendant she was already at the back getting her bags out of the back, and she was like, what happened? And they were like, oh, you okay? Can you get up? Luckily, it wasn't all wet outside, and I didn't tear my hose, I didn't tear my dress, I didn't do any of that. And I'm just laying there like, what the entire hell? And he helps me up, set me up on this, I guess a cement, I don't know, had plants in it, and set me there like, can you stand up, can you walk, and making sure my ankle was okay. It was just a little tender, but I didn't have any swelling, and I was able to get my bags and get in the hotel, get to my room, no problems, no swelling, no nothing. It was just a little tender, both of my ankles were. But it was ironic that I was just cussing out my doctor talking about fall prevention, and here my ass was laid out on the pavement. And it was funny because it was like, you know how when they have a crime scenes like in the movie, and they have a chalk outline of the body and how it was laid out, and it's usually like one arm up here and stuff. That's how I looked, with like an outline of a crime scene investigation. My body just laying on the ground, and I had to laugh at myself when I called my friend to tell him what happened, and he just died. And he said, well, I guess you're gonna make that appointment now, huh? I was like, you know what, you can do, all right, but I guess the joke's on me. I guess I need to schedule an appointment. But that was the first time that has ever happened to me ever. And I'm like, oh my God, I will be 49 on the 30th of October. I said, I guess that's God's way of trying to tell me something, huh? That's what I get. But I just wanted to share that funny story. If you can't laugh at yourself, then, you know, what can you do? It was hilarious, and thankful I'm not hurt, because I had told my captain, I said, even if I am hurt, I'm not staying here. It's too cold. I'm going to work this flight tomorrow. I'm going back home. I'm not being stuck here in no hospital in this cold weather. I'm going to do what I got to do. But I'm fine. It was just hilarious. But we're getting ready to leave. We just got 2 legs. We're going to Detroit and then Washington, Dulles. And then I go home on the 25th, and I'm on vacation, birthday vacation, and nothing planned. I actually even picked up a trip, but me and my friends are gonna go to brunch one of them days, but that's it. But anyway, guys, I hope all is well. Take care, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye. Oh, I think I already said that. All right, thanks. Bye.